This is a story from New Zealand. New Zealand is also known as Aotearoa. It's an old story, but it's an important story. And it's a story about how the kiwi lost its wings. You see, many years ago, the forest was dying. Tānei Mahuta, who was the god of the forest, was walking through the forest, and he noticed there were no new trees growing. The seedlings on the forest floor had disappeared. He realized soon what the problem was. There were too many insects living on the forest floor. The insects were eating all the seedlings of the young trees. Therefore, when the great giants of the canopy trees died, there were no new trees to replace it. This was serious. How was he going to solve the problem? He knew what needed to happen. So he called on all the birds in the forest, and he said, "Birds, we have a problem. We must save the forest of Aotearoa for the many animals and the birds and the people who will come after us, for the generations to come. We need a bird to give up their wings and their colourful feathers to come and live on the forest floor. A bird that will grow sturdy feet to run fast through the forest. A bird who won't come out during the day, will only come out at night time. A bird which won't have wings because they won't be able to fly. A bird that will turn brown so he cannot be seen in the forest. A bird that will only come out at night time. Tui, he said, Tui with your bright feathers, will you come and live on the forest floor to save the forest for the future? No, Tānei Mahuta, I am scared of the dark. I cannot live on the forest floor. I cannot come out only at night time. Tānei Mahuta nodded, acknowledged to him. Piwaka Waka, the fantail, will you come and live on the forest floor? I am sorry, Tānei Mahuta. For me, the important things are eating the berries and the nectar high up in the trees. I could not possibly change to eating insects. No, I cannot live on the forest floor. Kia, will you come and live on the forest floor? Tānei Mahuta, I know the seriousness of this problem, but I do not like the cold. I love the sunshine and the heat of living in the tops of the trees and the sunlight. I am sorry, I cannot live on the forest floor. Pukeko, will you come and live on the forest floor to save the forest for future? Tānei Mahuta, no, I cannot. I do not like having my feet wet. I like the dryness of the forest, that I can fly high up in the trees. No, I cannot live on the forest floor. Tānei Mahuta sighed. He wondered which bird would do this. Kiwi, will you live on the forest floor? I, Tānei Mahuta, yes, Tānei Mahuta, I will. I will live on the forest floor. Tānei Mahuta breathed a sigh of relief. Thank you, Kiwi. Thank you for your sacrifice, for your generosity. We are grateful for what you are about to give up. You will be a brown bird from now. You will have no wings, but you will save the forest. So therefore, you will be a famous bird. You will be the icon of this country we call Aotearoa. The people of this country will call themselves after you in their gratitude for you saving the forest. We will name a fruit after you, which will be famous in the world, and everybody in the whole world will know New Zealand for their kiwi bird. Thank you. But, Tui, he said, you said you were afraid of the dark. From now on, you will not have colourful feathers. You will be a black-coloured bird, but you will have a tuft of white feathers underneath your throat as a mark of your cowardice. Piwakawaka, fantail, you said you liked eating berries and nectar high up in the trees. From now on, you will only eat flying insects. You will live in the middle of the forest, in the subcanopy. Kia, you said you like to be warm. From now on, you will live in the cold mountain tops. You will live in the snow in the winter, and you will only live in the South Island. Pukeko, you said you didn't like your feet wet, but from now on, you will only live in the marsh areas. Your feet will always be wet. Thank you, Kiwi. You have saved our forest. You are a special bird, now and in future generations.